I think it's pretty even, to be honest. I think there's enough in the wicket if you get in the right area. That there was the odd ball that seemed to kiss and go a bit quicker off the wicket. Springer, get out of the way, mate. So yeah, I think it's pretty even at the moment. Yeah, just frustrated really. I think 3 scores in the 50s is good in some respects, but it's also very disappointing because as an opener you do the hard work and put yourself in a position where you can get a big score. So to get out like that was disappointing because I felt good today. I felt my feet were going and you know I had a real desire to get a big score. No, that happens. I mean I didn't realise he was that deep, so yeah, that probably just caught me by surprise. But no, I mean there's always lots of ifs and buts. You just have to refocus and no, I just nicked a ball that left me a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think we enjoy being out there together. We have a bit of a laugh. Maybe the different styles as well. He goes at them pretty hard, and I let them come at me a little bit. So maybe we feed off each other. But it's definitely we've done well together and spent some time out there. And I think we had a few memories of last year chasing down the English total. So it was nice to get another 100-run partnership. Yeah. I think, I mean, it's hard to say. I think they've definitely, I think they're working out their plans. They had plans to each batsman, to go short at me and Hads, and didn't come around the wicket at Davey early on, I guess. So they're definitely thinking about it and working hard. So, I think they're getting better and hopefully we can do the same. I'd like to say it's hard to miss, but I won't. But, maybe there's a bit more desire to help out the side. I know it probably doesn't seem like it, but at times it can be a little bit intimidating batting with Davey as well. He scores so quickly that you can look up and think, oh, I'm not scoring quick enough. I'm not being aggressive enough, or whatever. So I think at times I've probably got out trying to force it a little bit up the other end from Davey. So maybe it helps me just calm down a little bit after he gets out. But it's not a bad trait, I guess. I mean, it definitely helps. There were a few misfields out there. I mean, a drop catch that was pretty crucial, I think, just before lunch. And that helped us. So yeah, no doubt that played a little bit of a factor, and yeah, hopefully we won't make those mistakes in the field. I find Ishant the toughest, probably because of his angle. He comes across me and swings it away, and still has that skill to get the ball to straighten. So you always know you're in for a challenge with him. I think particularly early today, I felt he was the biggest threat. So it was important just try to get through him, and I think the other guys are realising that as well. Not really. I think we have a pretty good connection, so we can understand those singles, despite the one we missed at the end. But B, I think he realises as well. To turn the strike over is going to help him. So. I thought he played very well today, particularly soft hands on the offside, and that gave us a bit of momentum as well. So, all credit to him. Yeah, look, for a guy to play his debut, he seemed quite nerveless today, and that's impressive. I've been watching him a lot in the nets and going about his work, and he seems like a pretty down to earth and switched on guy. So. I like the way he bats, and he looked good today. It was a little bit unfortunate. So, I'm pretty positive he's going to have a very good career ahead of him. No, not really. I mean, that's the nature of the beast. It's a tough business, and you guys have got things to write about. So, I think you try and avoid it, but you're going to come under criticism, and particularly at my age, if you're not scoring runs. So, I'm not stupid enough to think that I own a place in this side, and it's still a privilege. So I'm just trying to make the most of it. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. I remember when I went out to bat just after that, I didn't feel like I could score one. So yeah, look, I don't know how long I could go, but yeah, I do feel my age at times, definitely. I think Davey's been on a bit of that run, to be honest. But yeah, there's definitely a echelon of batsmen at the moment who seem to be above and beyond, AB, Davey to a certain extent, and now Smudger. I mean that it's just it's phenomenal to watch and great to be a part of. Actually, he's just growing day by day, and yeah, it's scary to think how good he can be. Certainly looks that way. Yeah, I mean you can even see. I think someone threw a ball back at him today, and he had the confidence to say a few words back at him. So, it looks as if he knows he belongs, and he knows that he's one of the better players in the world at the moment. So, that's great to see.